went to push a button and I'm like, there's no button to push.
Button, the backup camera. Bare bones man.
Did you bring your phone?
Yes. Well, I left it in the van, thank you.
How are you?
Good.
Hi.
Good morning. Good morning. Good morning.
Morning.
Hey.
This it?
We got one more in the van. And Fred's on the phone.
Good. Oh, good morning.
Good morning.
The two of you from vacation, hopefully well rested.
Yeah.
Sure.
Sure. Hope you got your walking shoes on.
Yep.
Waiting on Fred, yeah. I have to walk. Gotta let him in.
Yeah, we have the doors set on automatic lock, so if you go out, you won't come back in without.
Ringing the bell.
Oh, you won't even be able to ring the bell because it's in there. So, yeah. So we have the
Make a
number
phone call.
posted that they call, and otherwise.
Well, the sheriff said he was going to be here.
He's gonna try to make us.
Yeah.
Oh,
He
really?
can,
Okay.
See what your needs are and things out here. He wants to get with
Okay.
everybody. But he may be late.
Okay.
So,
Oh, well. Let's see
well, he'll
here.
call.
Then.
He'll probably call us.
Yeah, but I need my phone, or he'll call one of you.
He'll
Probably.
Okay.
Let's see, where are
If you can't get in, he'll call.
That's right. He's gonna have to call. So.
Well, he's got ways to get in.
No.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
How did airplane mode get turned on?
Now all of a sudden I'm ding, ding, ding.
Yeah.
Do you have a preference if you want to do the outside first, or do you want to start?
Let's do the outside first.
Okay.
That way we have extra time. Someone else does show up. Okay, we're going to be walking around the outside of the building. Sorry. So, okay, very good. We will see you shortly. Yep, bye.
Okay.
He's
And you
just
got
coming through the square.
keys? Okay. All
Oh,
right.
good, Keith.
Keys there, anything we may need? Okay, we're gonna do the outside first then. Let me introduce so everybody knows. Jerry is maintenance.
Yep.
And Jerry, do you know Michelle?
I think we see each other here.
Okay, all right, and Tori, you know
Yeah.
her, and of course, the commissioners, Joe.
Yep.
This is Brandy, the director of nurses. Nancy's the one who takes care of our payroll and all of our medical records.
Okay, good.
And of course, I have an alias name, so, but here I am. All right, let's head back out then that way, and we'll go first to where we keep the vehicles and. Yeah, as long as you've got it, because I don't have keys on me.
I should have brought my sunglasses. Should I bring my sunglasses? And I was like, eh.
I know, by the time I think of it, it's too late.
I'll just start. Yeah, right.
All these cars, people wonder what's going on. We might need a microphone if they're going to strangle behind.
Well, I'll ask the question while we're waiting. The shelter house, that was through a grant. Have we checked to make sure that grant period has been resolved?
It must have been a grant before me because that was in existence when I started.
Okay. Is it the concrete pad? Oh, it was a tent that you had.
It was the tent that
tent.
got destroyed.
That's-
Yeah. So, no, that's all, everything out there is our money.
Okay.
So,
Okay.
they seem to be working those.
So
Everything seems to be working pretty good right now.
the picnic tables, everything you see is Hardin Hills. None of
Okay.
that over there was Grant. So do you want to go up close to it or?
No, we don't.
Okay, then
Don't
we'll
need
just
to.
head over.
Is there anything of significance stored in the?
Jerry?
Just picnic tables normally, and there's a grill in there,
Okay.
Okay.
and there's some
Water
other
hose
stuff.
and,
Yeah.
yeah, but no furniture or anything.
No.
Yeah.
Okay. There's the chair.
Keep in mind.
At least it's not raining, misting.
Oh, it's a gorgeous day.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm glad we started out here because it's not quite 70 yet. It's a good time to be outside right now.
Yeah, we had I had Jerry turn off all the chillers in the building. So then yesterday, Nancy and Brandy were working through stripping beds so you could actually see those. And you know, needless to say, it was pretty humid in there and warm. So
Oh, I bet.
the air's back on now.
Okay.
That part of the grass cut, but Jerry couldn't get the front done yet with the rain
Yeah.
between yesterday and.
It just was one of those days that it would rain and then it quit. And then it's done, and then the next thing you know, it's pouring.
Jerry, do you have that unlocked?
We're gonna go through the garage too.
Okay. The truck's in good shape for its age.
Hardin County.
Oh, okay.
No, well, the county will still use this building. It's been a nice building.
You can move this building down to Wednesday. I need one of these.
Call the Amish.
Well, yeah, because I run out of evidence storage, like cars and stuff like that, where we have to keep it inside. I don't have any place. So
Well, there you go. There's a bid.
you want to move this?
How far away you could secure it.
That's the problem.
Organized Christmas lights. That's nice.
That's due to Jerry getting tired of untangling them the year after year. The Christmas lights, that help organize.
Yeah. That's it.
Yeah, they're a lot easier that way,
Yeah.
and they work next year.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's a big
otherwise-
deal.
Well, it is as many strands, you know, that if they didn't get stored correctly, the bulbs got loose and you couldn't find, it was just too much.
Yeah, yeah.
Too
No, it's
much
very
of a
nice.
hassle.
that big options. Yeah. So do both fans have lifts or just one?
Yes, no, one is manual and one is electric.
Okay.
But both with the lift.
Yes, but both do lift up. That truck's 2009, but still, it rides well, it's really healthy. Yeah, yeah, amazingly. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's had its abuse, because we switched to that last winter for the snow plowing then. When the other one got beyond repair and we sold it. Either too hard to sell.
I see. You know, we get enough room to do it.
Absolutely, yeah.
Yeah. Jerry, I'm proud to see that there's a bird nest on top of it. You have not been using the ladder.
That's proof that.
He's got
Don't even
shorter
fall
ones.
on the ladder.
Shorter ones in the basement. But,
Okay.
Which makes sense.
yeah, I didn't even notice that, uh-huh. Oh,
Now the
feel
light comes
air
on.
already.
What's that?
We've all been in here, now the light comes on, security light.
Fred, who's using the big building now over here? Who's using that building now? Soil and water? Because at one time, we had the back and soil and water at the front.
She took it out of their personal resident funds. Yeah. Yeah, she'd already gone on vacation when she left those for me, and I noticed that. I thought, now she should have put in those who didn't have money, the Arthur Kohler Fund, to rank it out. We'll head this way, then back to the
Okay.
fire pump, and that's where he has to clean that out periodically with the shovel and the sewage that gets
Oh.
back up. But
It'll pass.
That doesn't sound very fun.
Get things flushed that shouldn't be flushed.
yes,
Yep.
yes. So yes, every now and then a resident with the washcloths needing to go down it, or
Oh, yeah.
we'll have Jerry back there talking with Fred. We'll never keep him up.
Well, I thought maybe, we wouldn't lose Fred talking to people this year. But
Should have grabbed that wheelchair and put him in the wheelchair.
yeah.
That or the gator.
Or the gator, yeah.
Normally, it's the residents we
Go
would
get it.
using into a room and
steep too.
Jerry, pick it up.
It's like an ancient piece of equipment.
And that's our cooling system.
Is it?
Yes.
They don't make them like that no more.
No, they don't.
Not when you can leave the panels off of it and it's fine.
Yeah, but boy, talk about repairs.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's called a chiller, the system.
Oh, okay.
And the fire pump is inside here.
And that hooks to all the individual things that are in there. Yeah, that's a
Very
lot of them.
antiquated.
Yeah. I mean, for something that size to do that whole building, that's
Yeah.
pretty good.
Unfortunately, though, it's back when it was built, people weren't used to air conditioning, that
Right.
generation.
Right.
So it doesn't really cool the building that well, so we had to do a lot of fans when younger people would come in.
Sure.
You got the light on? Lights? Okay. Yeah, he knows what's in there, but you have to explain it. Head on in for questions, I got it.
That's the only thing that's in here is fire pump. That's the only thing that's in here is the fire pump, nothing else. And that compressor is good.
What is on the other side of this block wall?
Just the room.
Just the,
Yeah.
I just thought to ask what was over there before, but I was.
You can open the door if you want. Big thing, but it's just a room over there.
Yeah. Yeah. And an ironing board.
So is this the red tag? That's not red.
Yeah, that's what they put up.
To their flow test.
It's pretty old school, actually.
Yep.
And that was his handy shelf.
Yep.
Put his tools on there.
So this is May 2nd. You said the problem happened on May 20th. That it was
No, it was March.
March.
March, yeah.
Oh, March.
Yeah, they had to come back and they did us even more thorough just to make sure.
But they don't have a red tag that they put on it?
Not red. Even though they call it red, it's not red. It's just a phrase. Yeah.
Oh, there's a big spider web. And what's this?
That's just a compressor that's holding the chimney.
Oh, kind of like this ironing board.
Oh, the ironing, I don't know what that is. It's been here since I've been here.
It's heavy duty, whatever it is.
Yeah.
Something else. 50 years ago.
Maybe I can help them out.
Who knows what?
Take
Yeah.
the dogs out, yeah. Well, my thought was I'd buy the vouchers for like a care program.
Yep.
I could add a heater for it,
Yeah, all of it.
freezing,
Yeah, all of it is trash.
It's a big building for not a lot in there.
Yeah. Yeah, they said that to replace it, they have to tear through the brick at the top, have a crane to come down in because it wouldn't be big enough through here. Because how many gallons is down below? 10,000? Yeah.
And that's fed it technically fed by your cistern still? And where was it? Is it what's over there? Or it's here?
The cistern to feed the water.
Oh, it's inside here, it comes in
Oh.
here.
What's this thing?
There's the water, it comes in through
Oh,
there.
okay.
And then when it's calling for it, it comes in.
Oh, look, that looks like a fire bell up there.
That is a fire bell.
Just in case you're outside
Yeah.
and the fire bell goes off.
Holding facility, jail.
Yeah.
I think you still have to upgrade everything.
Yeah, you think?
Yeah.
Even more so.
I don't think,
Well, they can mow the grass at least.
Yeah.
I don't think girls don't potentially would like to very much like that.
Yeah.
Not that I really care what they think, but they have the authority to set it.
It is a lot of grass. By the time you about get in the early spring, you get one section done with the whole area, and time to start right over.
It's on the other side of it. The back side is the same way, and you see even on this all the same way above the windows. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you guys are right.
Crack between
Right.
above the windows and the roof, the parapet's cracked in the corner on almost every section of the building.
Yeah, that's no good.
No, that's very expensive to replace.
Well, would it be a foundational?
Well, there's
Foundation.
a steel girder goes above all the windows, and then they're laid behind the brick, and that's all rusted out pretty
Oh.
much. So to do it, to take it down
Ugh.
brick by brick, cleared it out, and
replace
replace
that
it.
band?
Yeah. So it's not
Wouldn't
really
be-
to the foundation, but it's to
Okay.
the lintel, I guess they call
Right.
it, above the window. But that's like one girder all the way.
Yeah.
You see the front the same way.
Right.
You can see the top brick has been replaced at some point. It's newer brick than the bottom where,
Oh, and like the corners.
yeah, and see the corners are cracking.
Oh, yeah.
So that's why we're saying the whole building needs.
Right. Yeah, I bet that was a big deal when they replaced all that. Wonder how long ago that was.
Well, they built it in '57, so
And the people that use
I don't know when they did the top. It's been that way since I've been a commissioner.
Right.
So that's at least 5.5 years.
all the computers. My gosh, we have enough computers for. Chris, our IT might go bankrupt. They're not supporting us anymore.
I don't know, I think he's having fun out at the sheriff's.
Oh, is he?
Who's that?
Chris, your IT
Ah,
guy.
tell
I
you
think
what.
they're keeping him
slack.
busy.
I'll tell you what, we've been keeping him busy,
I bet.
but he's killing my budget.
Oh, yeah. Tell me about it.
Yeah, I'm here with my hands out, killing my budget.
It's like, yeah, I get a discount.
Yes, yeah,
That
yeah.
follows all the way down that whole
Yeah.
wing. Each wing's
I
kind
even
of the
asked for a
same
senior
way.
citizen discount
I think
for
this
us
one's a little better down here.
when I first started.
It's even on the back side there. The same way.
Per month, per year.
I don't know.
It'd be very expensive.
Well, sure.
I think we looked in and you probably got a copy of what we got estimates to do, just like a wing.
Mm-hmm.
How many millions it was. Just to put a new wing in.
Right.
And as they've learned with schools, it's almost cheaper to build new than it is to repair the old one for so long.
Yeah.
Well, that's what we're working for with the bid
Worked
bids.
out great because we could always get
Get a
each
new
other
one.
for
Oh, yeah.
Right. Yeah. No, it's great.
Next year.
Okay, why don't we, Jerry? Stay towards the front. Let's head to the basement.
I'm not sure I can figure out this. I know what's expected.
Yes.
Okay.
So, okay.
Yes,
you know,
yes, towards.
Yep.
And there's,
Yeah.
if you need me,
Yeah,
to
so, yeah,
Not that I know.
family
Okay.
has it and.
Thank you for coming, because
Well,
it's one of the local bids.
that's not a problem. I
Secure as
will,
possible.
Absolutely.
I will get with the chief today and
Okay.
we'll come up with our plan. And like I said, at least once per shift, I will make sure that this is being toured around,
Okay,
if not more than once.
okay, thank you.
Okay? Okay.
Good.
All right.
All right, we'll see y'all.
appreciate it.
Thank
Yeah.
you. You bet.
All right, which way?
Okay, we're gonna do the basement first.
Okay.
So Jerry, stick to the front and do something, Jerry. Woo. Take some in the elevator and the rest of us who wanna do stairs,
Okay.
okay?
All the alarms disabled.
Don't worry about that now.
All of the alarms are shut off.
Thank you.
Well, nobody's taking the elevator, okay. Coming back up, you might
Part
wanna,
of the wellness program.
yeah.
That's how I go, I don't use that one.
Yeah, we put all our names down and put 1 mile.
Yes.
You get to the front, we'll go towards, Nancy, we'll go down this way to your hall and then to medical records. So we'll just go into each room, let's flip on lights.
That's the elevator room.
Yeah.
Yeah, some of them are, some of them
No, so laundry, everything in here. If you, whoops, bulbs burned out that,
Smells moldy.
yeah, by not having the air on and,
Won't be long.
no, and as hot as it's been, so. You wanna get the light switches on?
Washer.
Yeah.
Commercial washers, just the two.
Please.
There you go.
Oh, yeah, big dryers back here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, wait till you get in the office. You can see moisture in the bricks.
I've been in this
Yeah.
one 100 times.
Mold starting.
We didn't, I didn't even come
Yeah.
to, Nancy did the basement.
Gloves and,
Yeah, we gotta go.
Yeah, we'll go
and
through
pick
again.
everything and set it together.
Yeah, it's a process. Housekeeping carts is what all of that is over there for cleaning.
Alright.
That's okay.
Whoops, what happened?
Yeah.
You did.
Very small.
He's moving you on.
Okay, head up and just keep flipping lights as we're going. Oh, yes, this lovely room.
Where everything happens, computer wise.
I think maybe we'll have Chris come out and take a look at what might be usable for other areas where they're needing upgrades or backup equipment.
Okay.
I guess if there's a way to let him choose what he does, what you don't need.
Right,
'Cause you gotta keep the office.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you have first dibs, what
right.
you need.
Yeah, everything upstairs we'll still need for
So-
Stephanie, myself, Nancy.
You don't
Brandy.
anticipate
And I'm-
needing anything.
Very well lasting.
Not this stuff,
Unless
no.
something breaks down and you need
Right.
a replacement.
But we've got so many laptops now that everybody's gone, that we have our own backup if a desktop failed or,
Okay.
so, yeah. He would probably be the best to describe it.
Yeah.
And I'm assuming all those laptops are located at one place.
We've got so many, because he said to keep them all plugged in.
Oh.
We've got them in
Mhm.
2 different rooms plugged in for
Okay.
sure. You've got some, don't you? I've got some, you've got some. Okay, now.
Guess, yeah, have you make an inventory of
Oh, there's,
what goes and what's there.
there is just so much.
Technology moves so fast, though.
Everything that was in the kitchen around the basement.
I mean, you might be able to use that yellow keyboard in there.
Dry storage.
Maybe,
Food,
maybe.
That's one of the questions.
What do you like? Oh, the breeze.
The fan, yeah.
Yeah, it's quite an operation. Folding station, I suppose.
I mean, canned stuff.
Oops, sorry.
Quite a while, but you still don't want it.
No,
sitting around.
and because it's the larger sizes, like
Yeah,
the senior center would be a good place.
Yeah.
Council on Aging may need some, but
Soup kitchen. Value, but once it's outdated, it's.
Right, and
no
that's-
value.
no, and
make a note to check with prosecutor to make sure we can dispose of the foodstuffs.
like the dry food.
Yeah, and you've got frozen food also?
It's ice cream.
Ah.
No, it's like the little ice cream sherbet cups that they could use perfectly at the senior center, that
Yeah.
with the meals they serve,
Yep.
the individual
Okay.
servings, or there's the popsicles, those kind of things. We've got that left over, but not much. She did a good job of whittling that down. We were just required to keep 2 weeks emergency supply. So that's a lot of the items we were using there at the end. But of course,
So what we're seeing is, generally speaking, about 2 weeks supply.
well, we even dipped into it
Even
towards
dipped
the
into it.
end,
So
so
2 weeks or less.
2 weeks or less, yes,
Yeah.
of dry food that,
Okay.
Yeah, good. Prosecutor is a good.
yeah. The wheelchair washer, make sure to identify that, so they see it. We passed it. But when we go back, so let's keep going down this way and,
I saw wheelchairs,
Yeah.
mows,
yes, oh, yeah, okay,
walkers.
yeah.
Yeah, there's a washer, a wheelchair washer, that you put a wheelchair in behind the door.
Okay.
So 2 buildings have called for it already, no,
Not many people have those.
and thank goodness,
That's a
both of
kitchen
the
and office.
buildings took our residents, so, yeah, yeah.
I suppose, yep.
If you have any children, don't know what to do with them during the day, they can come and box up, clean the.
It'd be overwhelming, wouldn't it?
Very. And sad.
There'll be
Yeah.
so much stuff.
Yeah.
It'd take a while to do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There.
This is a sad room for me, cause this is what we worked so hard on. Is setting up the nurse aid training and got approved by the state, and so that's
Yeah, the walls,
everything we had to do
moisture.
in here. We had to have it set up.
It's like the wallpaper is
So-
still.
Yeah, it used to be the therapy
All
gym.
furniture, it was like a real room that,
We had a ceiling tile come down.
Foundation,
yes, Jerry,
bleaching
The-
through.
the TV here, and does it still work, or did it get damaged with the?
I think it still works, I'll try it.
Yeah. Yeah. We haven't had housekeeping since middle of May.
Issues with the TV.
Yeah.
Ceiling.
Yeah,
Yeah, what happens is the
uh,
water from the roof, and that we have rooftop units, and when the water comes down through, then it'll collapse, and like that's what happened there. Or you'll see different tiles stained.
Yeah.
From the water. Mhm.
Yeah.
and sometimes it's a chiller.
Yeah.
The drain on the chiller gets clogged. I just haven't had a chance to get in here and get it cleaned up. I cleaned the biggest part up.
Yeah. But, yes.
I know water stops and seawater
Mhm.
Sit close to the edge, it's gonna be the chiller sweating.
Yeah, I see it rustling over here.
Mhm. Oh, yeah. The whole basement is like that throughout.
Move that TV out from under the fall down. Is it over?
We'll need to get it cleaned. and-
Yeah, I wanna get it cleaned up.
Maybe salvageable.
Yeah, I'm sure it is that. You want to check the restroom and Each room as you go, or?
No.
Okay.
There's
There's no one in there, I
Two
promise.
toilets in there,
Yeah.
and a sink.
We haven't let the homeless in, so. We've got, yeah, Jerry, flip on every light in the rooms. Yeah. Yeah.
They should
No,
have-
they're not all motion, so that way.
Some we have hooked on with your light switch.
No, that one is a motion.
It's a tiny closet.
I can see.
The light switch for them where they're.
Collection of walkers and
Yep.
It's not turned on
Overflow.
wheelchairs.
down there.
Yeah, I'll go down there.
Brandy has started tackling the medical supply stuff.
Oh, boy.
Should have asked the sheriff about needles, like. Disposal. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we have to, that's biohazard
I
for
don't wanna
us.
open them all up and put them in.
I wonder if Kirby at the health department was, they're expired. Well, I'm just saying,
Oh.
like,
Yeah.
mass disposal or something.
Well, the sheriff's got sharp disposal.
I was gonna take my open over the counters to him too. But I can't throw them away or. throw them in the toilet.
Yeah, there's some contracts, we just have to keep going for a while because we can't. So lots of supplies. No, this big room.
No, that's
is
overflow
Yeah,
from here.
it's
No.
It's an
the
old-
majority
For
of the
emergency
room.
supply.
Chargers for the doors too. If they want to take these off the door and. Resell them. They all work. Yeah, I just disconnected them for the plug, that's all.
You can go ahead and unlock medical records.
Yeah, we have.
Thank you. Flip the lights and,
On all my walkthroughs, I wanted to come in here because you know how scary it looks in the
oh,
dark.
from the outside?
Well,
Well,
yeah,
the
walking around
patient
in the dark
lifters-
spaces.
Into your territory, you can go in.
Like well used, but
Mm-hmm.
still might be,
You can see
value.
why we had to cover.
a lot of us will probably all get auctioned off once we decide what we don't want or
Yeah, I
need.
guess.
We'll have a big auction, probably.
That'd be a chore just in itself.
Yeah.
Actual employees.
Might
Clinical's
be
in here
a Tuesday
also.
auction.
Yeah.
And all the rest of resident stuff that is not.
I think we're responsible for up to a year, record keeping.
Medical records?
Yeah.
It's more than a year, like.
No, I mean to keep
Oh.
them before the state decides
30 years.
where everything goes.
So,
Yeah.
actually.
once we get through it all.
That's why the need of office staff is gonna
Then
continue
we'll need
for
to
quite a
figure
while.
out where, if it
People can
stays
still
here
come
for
get
now, if it goes
Or
to the
copies of records.
courthouse.
Oh, no.
No, no?
We're cleaning the attic.
Oh, you're
at the
cleaning it
courthouse.
up, okay.
We'll probably go to the north end.
North Annex, okay? But it's not humidity controlled, it would be destroyed, yeah,
Plus, it wouldn't be real secure.
yeah.
Know how to be secured.
What we're trying to do.
Medical
what-
records in a
that will
stove.
take a good 2 to 3
Random.
months, is what can be scanned, that still has to be kept, but it's old, scan it into the resident charts, and then Chris will keep everything stored in the cloud. So that's a few months down the road, what we'll have to
That's a
figure
big
out
job.
with Chris, how do we maintain?
Cost, but things we sent out like the recorder's office did, everything was taken somewhere and paid to be scanned and then records brought back.
As needed? Is that
Well,
what you're saying, records brought back
Section at a
if
time,
needed?
they came in and loaded semi-loads full of records out of the recorder's office. They were gone over like 6 to 9 months or something like that, or
Oh.
a year.
Yeah, Iron Mountain is a company that
back.
No, he's
Physical
saying to outsource the scanning,
Uh-huh.
That's what they have.
and then you can shred the documents. Well, they probably shred it for you.
Paper
Yeah.
things,
Dispose of it, but
yeah, the bill would be.
It might be hard because then you don't have
$600
access to them for a long time.
Like some of our stuff though, like
Oh, it's
that I'm
already
required
scanned.
to keep for 5 years isn't resident specific, you know what I mean?
Oh.
It gets
So
quite
it's like
pricey, that's why.
our quality
anything
assurance
can be
or
scanned would
I don't know,
save
like
us
the records that we're
amount,
required to
because after we
keep,
scan
like
it, then we should be able to shred it, correct?
nurse aid assignments and things that aren't specific to a
Right.
person. Most of those are 5 years.
That's what Tim was talking about, the recorder's office had all their stuff sent to a company.
To
They scanned
somebody
it all.
else.
But physically,
They
went to
scanned and then
Texas.
sent everything back.
They went to
Oh, that's what
Texas,
you're
they
saying.
scanned it,
Okay.
and sent it back.
Of course, a lot depends on how much you just end up having to scan.
Right.
Yeah.
As we figure it out, sort through everything that.
Scanning's a boring job, but, you know, if it can be done in 3 or 4 months, there's no need to send it out.
Beneficial to do something.
Yeah, I'm working with the company called PCC, and they're not willing to negotiate with me, so I'm getting frustrated. They want over, which we may not have a choice, they want $803 plus change a month to keep our electronic system running. That handles all of our charts on the residents that we had. Until we get through all the audits and we get a letter from the government that says you're done, which could be up to a year. So I'm thinking 800 a month times 12,
But they're all kept on your in-house systems right now, right?
right?
So why can't we just maintain our in-house systems with Chris as our IT?
Well, I
Because
asked
it's their
Chris, he
software.
didn't think he'd be able to maintain PCC because it's their electronic program.
I see.
So he told
I
me,
see.
he told me to contact him and find out, but I never dreamed they'd want that much money a month. So,
So the proprietary,
It's only $200, isn't it?
yeah.
okay.
Yeah, because anything that's related to PCC, we have to use them even for repairs. Chris doesn't even fix. He said he's not trained in that and he doesn't wanna get into that.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
So those are the things working on as far as trying to figure out how we manage all this process efficiently.
Yep.
And cost effectively. Okay, we'll head straight down
Okay.
and end up in therapy. We'll flip off lights as we go.
I know some of them are just,
Some are motion and, but,
oh, I guess you can hit the button.
okay, you get to lead for.
You better run. It's way up there now.
Get you a scooter, you can zip up and down. This basement has 4 halls, which go clear out, and residents used to be down here many years ago. When we get to that hall, yeah. Fred, do you wanna see what's called the wheelchair washer?
Yeah, I already went
Oh,
in
did you?
there.
Okay.
I already went in.
Those new now sell for about $20,000. Unbelievable, the
Wheelchair
cost
in
of.
portion.
No, that's nice.
Yeah,
That's nice.
my father
Not every
was,
home has one.
and this is
No, they said-
dating back to the
They said,
eighties.
people
And
already
he
thought
was
about
in
it,
need
so
of
everything
equipment
else,
like
but-
that.
Well, I don't know if
It
I'm
was
counting homes,
expensive
but
40 years ago.
Yeah, they probably, you say you have 2 of those?
I have 2, no, I have 2 facilities already asking about
About that
a
equipment.
public auction or what
Oh,
they
okay.
want, beds, they want kitchen equipment.
Oh, they'll
they-
want everything.
But, yeah, but cause that's, there are 3 buildings.
You're getting interest.
Oh, we definitely, the interest, the people who have our residents, the majority, the 3 homes,
Yeah.
yeah,
Well, one
they
thing
need our equipment.
We'll have to wait on what's in the paper, bids.
Right,
See how that goes.
right.
This is
Yeah.
for 10 acres.
You're like, I know how to do
You
this.
go through
But,
step
yeah,
by-
I'd say
Step by step with the
Right.
process.
And that's, yeah, they're just waiting to see if,
A little play,
you know,
Did you
what's
see the
gonna be
little play,
decided.
ice
They're
cream
having a
truck.
public auction.
Oh,
I think probably.
I wonder if they went around and delivered ice cream.
I don't
It's
know.
over like 75,000.
This looks
Brad says,
nice
I don't think we
paint.
have.
well,
Well,
she
I say
lets
like
you
the
break it
office
down
stuff
and do it
in
soon.
therapy room.
Oh,
No,
that would take us.
I know, I think it'd be easy
I think
just to
you
do
Public
it all.
auction.
do it doing a mass.
Yeah,
So that-
say like, we were joking yesterday, you know, room number 1, make a bid on it, whatever's in it you get. Room number 2, you know, 'cause the people that need the beds and,
Oh, wow.
Yeah, that'd be a good idea, just to go down room, it'd be the easiest, maybe,
Yeah.
whatever's in that
Oh.
room.
I see different
Yeah.
things on TV where they have semi-trailers and stuff.
exactly. I mean, trying to even find a company that can help us, because I asked Mike, he said he has no idea how to do depreciation. There's nothing in the county that is established where we could say, okay, this bed is 2 years old, this bed is 5. We don't have that set up for depreciation, so somebody with the expertise for a public auction that could maybe help us.
Well, that auction is just as is, you say that room as is.
Right, it's yours.
You don't have to sort anything out, you don't have to do anything, just sell it and tag it.
We can coordinate things like medical supplies, the products, like all the.
And, you know, those are things that maybe like that county or county entity bid process, sell directly to another agency.
As long as it's through the system that way. But if it's like, oh, have they? Okay, because I hadn't heard anything from Elaine, so,
It's been quite a while when I first got
Be a
out.
little bit different.
Yeah, private.
yeah, the
where
private
you
are
guys
the
would do
ones
training?
that are
An auction.
showing the
Yeah.
interest. Yeah.
We'd have to do, every month there was,
Yes, now we're already
modules,
finding
I'll say,
something,
that
so
we
we're
have to
gonna
do.
separate all that, and then I thought,
especially, STNAs.
Museum or somebody.
right, who
keep
would,
up their
you know,
license.
who all I should contact.
But we all had to
yes.
do certain
And
And
aspects,
if
we had
there's
to do
something they
more.
don't want or can't store,
Right, or have
'cause they're
use
full,
for.
but
But you guys, I mean, it's nice you guys have a place
they
to
would
do it.
only want
Yeah.
stuff of
Right, well-
historical value, like,
Yeah, we'll set anything that we think is on, you know, that as, let people like them
Should've
come and
brought my
look at it and
coffee.
say, is this
yeah.
what they have an interest in, or, yeah, cause we'll find stuff as we're going through these rooms that we didn't even use down here that.
Oh, yeah, oh, yeah.
I know some of the pictures
Yes.
that I've seen, that some
Now,
of
there's-
those are copies of
We
what
still have
they
to go
already
to
have.
halls on this side, right?
I think
Okay.
over the years, so.
Oh, really?
Can I get
They
my
may not
bearings?
be
We're the front.
interested in another one, but maybe they will, I don't know. We'll find out.
Column to the
Yeah.
left, that's where
But,
they.
yeah.
Step
I
by
would
step.
Patients.
Therapy is down
Have
here,
them come and say what
yeah.
they would want, put a tag on it or something.
Okay, yeah, well, that's true, tags, Nancy, will you write that down, we'll need to be
But a
purchasing,
museum or something like
okay,
that. But that way it's still going to a museum entity and county related, sort of.
this was all that therapy used.
Yeah.
You put museum stuff down.
Pardon?
Tim's talking about things that are
I've
museum.
been looking for things,
Too many.
just, I go through drawers, I told her, I said, I found some interesting
There's only
things,
like
but they might
4
like for the
schools
museum, so.
Yeah.
yeah.
2 preschools.
Oh my gosh, I had no idea, Simon
Simon,
Kenton?
yeah. And the preschools are mixed of regular kids and
Uh-huh.
half handicapped kids.
Well, because now the school systems have to offer,
Yeah, most of them are back in the schools.
You're right.
Of course, some of their funding goes to adult, which
Uh-huh.
are in homes, in private homes, resident homes. So, yeah, they don't have that many.
I didn't realize they were down that low, huh?
They have been for quite a while. That's all that was there when Lisa went.
I'll be darned, our beauty shop, of course, so there may be some salons in town that,
Could be.
Would want
That's true.
those?
That's true.
that,
For other towns.
yeah, who knows, that,
I don't know what's wrong.
So it was just your office and the commissioners?
The fairest way is just put it up for auction.
Right.
Not, anything you don't have to keep.
Yeah. Right, and
It's been real.
that's why for the departments that are left,
I like the idea of this room by room, you just
we could coordinate it, you know, items that.
put a number on the door and you're buying room 5.
Yep. You know, just like you see on TV where people clean out storage units and no one pays the rent, the monthly rent, and so they open up the door and.
What was this?
This was the staff break room.
Oh,
We
okay.
have 2, so we had
Okay.
vending machines in here and,
A lot of the alarms come in here.
yeah. Now, at one time, when there were patients down here, this was a nurse's station.
Oh, whose jersey is that? Just a jersey?
I don't know. It must have been significance to somebody to have hung
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, they got the chairs and
Yeah. You can see the age on the chair.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, looks like a nice, blue, red chair.
Mhm. Of course, this is where the semis would
Can
come
I
in.
open this?
These doors are better.
You-
to open.
Yeah, I don't want to set an alarm.
Yeah, you won't set alarms off, I'm pretty
Well,
sure.
just kind of wanted to show you the condition of
Oh,
the
yeah.
lot, the concrete.
Yeah, this all needed replaced.
This was about 30-some thousand.
Oh,
to have a
well,
concrete
4
fence.
years ago, who knows
Yeah,
what.
so like the door here, where they took the brick off and shorted it
Yeah,
up.
I took the lintel off. It was probably steel and rusted out.
Yeah. Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
different doors had to be replaced even since I've been here, because they
See
rusted
the
through.
foundation work,
Right.
where the cracks are, and I mean, really, the whole county needs to come out and walk through.
Yeah,
just
then
to
maybe
see
to
how bad
understand,
it really
yeah.
is.
That's just our, biohazard room.
Almost
The
disrepair.
drainage of this flood.
Not really, flooding's not a problem, it's right here.
Oh.
Yeah,
They did it one time.
did it?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Sorry.
Okay. we won't get in and out.
We're talking
again.
about disrepair.
Yeah, yeah. Just
getting
things like
close.
that are so, that's probably a freezer, I would think.
Oh.
Locker, probably a meat locker.
Alright,
I wouldn't want to get caught in there. Yeah, that's freezer.
Yeah.
Or you would have kept, probably hung the beef. They used to have cattle here.
Oh,
and
sure.
everything
Sure.
else. This freezer at one time, probably.
We've already had a gentleman come that he said he can remember stories from his dad who worked here butchering the cattle
Oh,
and then would,
Can you imagine?
yeah, I mean, what
Like
we're
right-
standing on.
Right.
yeah, these would be worth some money.
Yeah.
Right in the nursing
Right.
home.
There's the freezer that works.
Okay.
You know.
And it's still working.
Where what?
It's cork. You know what's in the wall?
I thought everything was.
People buy freezers to get, there's like cork in there, that thing.
Really?
Yeah, that they use to insulate the old ones. Don't buy it. One guy I know makes cookies for you.
Oh,
He glues it together and then carves the duck.
my gosh.
So there's people that'll buy like this door especially.
Oh, yeah.
There's people who want that stuff for their man cave or whatever.
Yeah.
This is where TV stuff is.
Oh,
We
yeah.
used to store our water back here.
Stuff like that. That'll be
Yeah. See, and that's just it, not knowing the price. That's the dumbwaiter, of course, that goes up and down to the kitchen. So that's where they say the ghost will hide and pop up in the kitchen and, you know, they'll be down here, but yeah.
Eat all the ice cream.
Yeah.
There you
This is where the housekeeping cupboard is.
Yeah.
go.
Yeah,
There's not
where
much in there,
their
but-
supplies were kept locked back in
We're gonna
there.
get in trouble for getting behind here.
This is where
Who knows where they've gone?
the
Yeah.
freezer drains into that drain when it goes into defrost.
Yeah. Yeah, I could see how the
Oh,
rust
sure.
over the years, because the humidity's never controlled.
Is that black mold? Or is
That's
that just black stuff? See, the doors are all rusted out.
Yeah.
You can tell
Yeah. Well, you just in something this old without the proper
That's why
ventilation.
that new facility is just gonna be amazing.
Yes, it sure will be.
Oh, yeah, that's, oh, is that a cool one? Yeah.
It's chill.
I think salvage rights alone would be huge before they.
I mean, even these talking about people repurposing like these great doors.
Oh, yeah, that's great.
Yeah.
Man cave stuff.
Yeah, if your
I
kids
know.
don't behave, you show
I
them this
know,
and
I
say,
have a basement, I could put stuff in.
say,
Yeah.
put,
I
you
know.
I mean,
might-
and look, and this is just really easy
Yeah.
how they have that bolted in
Yeah,
there.
they'll come in with a torch and just.
Oh, yeah.
Department is concerned about access to.
Oh, wow.
Monday through Friday.
Take a door off.
Till 4 o'clock.
You gotta get the right people, though.
Cause they have the magnets for fire.
As long as you guys
So
are
they've
here,
got
I don't
that.
know that they have access.
All these pull stations.
As long as there's gonna be somebody here that can. let
They
them
can
in.
have one, they would just have to always call in advance so that, you know, we've got the one main number, or even if they told us
Well,
the
now I
day
don't know where I'm
before,
at.
so that, cause that's what we've told the vendors that have to keep coming. They call Jerry directly now on his cell phone, or they call
back
my
call.
cell, you know,
Well,
or
this
like,
is D is up here, up here.
Well, C.
Hours and then.
we
D's
tell them
down
there's
here.
no one here after
That's
4
C.
o'clock. Even if we are, we
This
just
was what,
don't
F?
have to worry about it.
Yeah.
Oh, this is the F wing.
Yeah, yeah, we've
Heard
just been
about
saying
F-Wing.
8 to 4, you know, unless they need to see him earlier or.
Maybe you can let Kirby know that we just need to contact their sheriff.
Yeah, that'd be the same. Yeah, Monday to Friday, so, yeah, I've got families calling now, wanting to know if they wanna come in and meet Stephanie, trying to understand how they're switching Medicaid from here to the new nursing home, and what I'm hearing is that the business office managers in the other nursing homes don't know how to help them transfer, so. We did, where is? This is what used to house residents, this whole hall.
Yeah. Is this the are these the ones that are made up or the ones that you needed for the extra beds?
Well, yeah, we had,
To
set
get your
up for-
78, right?
Right, we have 78, we actually have 85,
Right.
but
They didn't have call lights.
they
and
didn't have
stuff.
call lights, so we had to give back, after we got into it, cause we originally were trying to sell 85 beds.
Right.
And as I kept working with the fire
Now that's
marshal.
above and beyond the 15 you sold to Logan Acres.
Correct.
Right. Because they had like 200. No,
Oh, I don't
100.
know.
They had
Originally,
more.
had 100.
Was it,
100.
We sold off 15.
Yeah.
So
I didn't know
had
if it was an even
85.
100, you know, with the past years, but.
Yeah.
Yeah, we had everything we needed moved in except an electronic call light system.
Oh,
We had
and
call
here's-
bells. This is all activity
Yeah.
storage. And hopefully, different buildings will wanna buy all of our activity supplies.
Right. Now some of those, how many rooms do you have the health department in? Like this is the health department, right?
Mhm.
Where's the other?
Jerry, I've lost him again.
Oh, it's okay. There, I'll
I
take
think
too much
they're
time.
all together, so there would be one.
Right.
There's 2, I think, that, let me find you.
It's okay. It's not.
I've
A
lost,
big
because
deal.
the commissioners have one for their records down here.
Really? I didn't see that.
Jerry?
Here's the second one. This one's marked health department.
Oh.
It
Where
has
your
a lot of
guys' records
tools,
room?
'cause They probably, if we have room, move it up the old Harco building.
Oh. Oh, okay. Oh, is this you guys? Oh, county records.
Yeah. Yeah, whatever's on the doors.
Right. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. This is health department.
So if I request any minutes, they're gonna have to come out here and get them.
Some of, for some years, yeah.
Right.
Some are in the attic at the courthouse, some are in the old Harco building. I mean, they're all over the place. Depends what department it is.
Oh, I hope they're done by years.
Well, these will all get moved up there.
Oh, to the
At
attic.
least ours, health department. If we have room, we'll put them up there. So.
Oh, now she's getting Jerry in trouble. It's
Health
okay.
department,
We figured it
we
out.
need a room, period.
We
We found.
Tim and I figured it. He figured it out.
They
and He
got
told me.
tags on the door, so we
Yeah,
know which buildings
so we're
were
good.
county and which were health.
End room is the one that was super glued, and that's part of the commissioners in county. And the two end rooms on this side are county, or the health department. And I think the health department wants the next room up.
So has that lock been changed?
For what?
That was glued?
You've got it
It was never
open.
locked.
Oh, okay.
I don't know why they glued it, it was never locked. That
Just-
door never
just to
got
create
locked, because
damage.
there really wasn't nothing in there.
Unhappy customer.
Yeah.
Let's leave it at that.
Unhappy staff member.
And then these two rooms here is where activity stuff is.
Yeah, yeah.
All the big stuff.
But anything, this day forward, as far as theft and vandalism, we need to report.
Oh, yeah, yeah. That's really much, yep.
I don't know.
Yeah, I've got
The
the,
sheriff's gonna get with the chief.
I don't know why it's there.
yeah, Lucas, the officer I dealt with from KPD.
Oh my gosh, it keeps going.
Michelle, do you wanna see the boiler room?
Oh, I better.
Don't wanna have to backtrack.
Don't miss anything.
Yeah. Don't lock me in here.
That won't lock me. This is, parts the boilers,
All right.
pumps, two big boiler systems. That pump there works the chiller. This over here, sprinkler system,
It's a what?
the sprinkler system.
Oh, okay.
Okay, that's when that goes off out there, feeds in here, it feeds to the sprinkler.
Looks good. What's this?
That's an extra pump for this.
Okay.
Back here, I don't know what it is.
Oh no.
Wow.
I know it don't work.
How big
Oh, what is
Do you
it?
know?
I don't know.
They don't know?
No.
Wow. Well, all this stuff is salvageable for somebody.
Somebody,
If they wanna
what they
come
know.
tear it out.
Yep.
You know there's a museum of those things somewhere.
Well, I'm sure, yeah, steam.
Yeah.
They want gauges. They want all the gauges out there.
The old
Yeah.
cabinets and the old
Those are
sink.
probably from the
We need to
50s.
get Mount Victory in here.
Those are probably from the 50s.
Yeah. Yeah, did you see in there? It's impressive.
Yeah, I've been in this one a couple times.
Yeah.
See how everything's rusting out?
Yeah.
It's starting to fall like.
They got a whole new pump over there to replace this.
Like it's red tag.
Red tag with white one.
Red tag and white tag.
I don't know.
Like I said, that's just a brand new one. That one will never go.
How long you had that?
Well, as I've been here for 5 years. Was here before
Guess you
that.
never needed it, huh? It's nice you guys have a lot of room and, you know, everything's not cramped up.
Oh, no,
You've
no,
got
no,
room to
no.
work.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's the hot water tank for the whole building.
Wow.
This is the hot water tank for laundry and kitchen. They have to be set at different temperatures.
Oh, sure.
Okay.
Well, the stuff went out, we replaced it.
Yep.
It's impressive down there.
Just think back in the early days when they had to have boilermen 24/7.
Yeah.
You know, and they had to be, to keep the boilers going back when the place was.
Yeah.
So this gets into, we had male and female locker rooms. There's another break room down here.
And then there's 2 storage rooms and a maintenance shop.
I think for Halloween, we could open it up. The county could make
Oh.
it a spook house.
Haunted nursing home.
Right.
Talk to your insurance about that one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Ladies' locker room, more supply rooms.
Extra hot water tank for D wing. There's one for each wing.
A steel desk.
Yeah.
If you take it out of here, you can have it.
And that's the maintenance shop.
You look at everything in the maintenance. For men who like to,
Tinker.
this is a,
I'm telling you, I wouldn't bother sorting things.
Oh.
Just come in and auction each one.
That's what I
Whatever's
would
in
do
it,
too.
you get it.
Whatever's in there,
how about it, huh?
at your own, whatever this has.
I mean, if you gotta
Hey,
move
I'm-
things like beds, but I wouldn't even
Right.
take them out. They buy the room, they'll take out what they want.
I would agree wholeheartedly.
Problem is, we'll be left with
Let's face it,
what they
Yeah.
don't want, but you can always have another option,
doing other things you could do.
Yeah.
Pick up
pile of stuff.
You're gonna be busy, Tori.
Me?
Well, somebody's gonna do all this auction stuff. You guys.
I would, yeah, I just
That,
auction it by the room.
Is this the end?
that's why we wanted you to
Down
see
here,
the
yeah.
volume.
Very good.
We could
Have it one
probably
that
go
can
in
stay
there,
auction
yeah.
and then have a bigger
Mhm.
Boiler room.
Oh, does he want to go up the stairs?
I would assume he came down.
Yeah.
I say they all came down the stairs.
Yeah.
Gary doesn't use the stairs very often.
I've always had it locked.
come up on A wing.
We're doing first floor, not third?
I don't know.
I didn't know, are we just
You
going?
guys want to go to first or third?
Okay, well, we can only go to first.
Yeah, we'll have to go.
Then we'll out.
Well, just give me a cell, go that way.
There's another staircase.
Yeah.
There is no staircase, it's on the other.
So, this is D, so we gotta go. Yeah.
Oh, I can't see this building gone by December.
Okay, so we'll walk all the way to the front and then go
These
upstairs.
are all resident rooms.
Yeah, so this whole floor.
Yeah, can we do this one though? We're walking through it.
I
So,
don't know.
I mean, it's
This is second floor, not third, but
you get a feel for what the beds look like, mattresses.
C, D, B, and A can't get the third floor.
why didn't you tell us that, Gary?
Only way you
yeah.
get through is up and down
Blocks and bulletin boards.
the steps.
Now, some are this way, others are like a plywood, the old cabinets. Plywood, yep.
By the room.
Yeah, some of the,
The easiest way. Fifty, 60 beds in the one.
yeah, no, unless we did, now we couldn't even do the dining room, it would even hold.
It's too much work for
Yeah.
your staff. That's my opinion.
We'd have to invest in smoke room or
Yeah.
a leak if we had to.
I think
Of
there's
course,
plenty
I'm
down there in
sure.
that one room, look like.
Yeah.
Oh, some of the things we're
It's
finding.
just a restroom for the residents at one
Randy's been
time.
cleaning out a closet there
For D
that
wing.
she thinks she found blueprints. We looked everywhere for blueprints, never dreamed they'd be.
Fire extinguisher.
Yeah, we will, yeah.
I think half time,
Oh,
and you
gosh.
enter, I just
Yeah, it's
tag a
just.
door number and you go down and you
More
find
than-
it room.
Mm.
Wherever you wanna take
There's
it
a
out.
linen room on
Problem
each
we have is
wing.
having enough space for
It's a
all the
smaller
people to
room,
come
though.
through.
I mean, once you get
Have a
there.
day
Park
of
in the
viewing.
yard.
Yeah, but I mean even just the
Upper room
bidders.
was big.
Yeah.
I mean, if you get 50 bidders,
Worked out their
Well, totally
stuff,
sure.
and kept a lot of their personal products in there
Yeah,
for the residents.
sure.
Sure, well, I might have thrown that away.
A lot of different decorations going on.
Okay.
You got wallpaper, you got paint, you got pastels, you got,
Yeah,
you can tell different people picking their different colors.
55.
Yeah.
That I can
Yeah,
tell.
I got both.
Yeah.
Yeah, like meetings.
Okay.
Oh, wow, this has a bathroom. How come this one has a bathroom?
it's always had one, it's the only one.
The only one.
It's the only one.
When the building was built, this was set up to be the isolation room. That many years ago in 1955,
Sure.
you had to build a room if someone got TB or, I mean, that's what they thought of contagious then.
Right.
Of course, today it's,
Sure.
but that's the only reason that someone would have to self-isolate and couldn't be around
This window,
anybody.
we're working on it.
Yeah.
And this one, just a housekeeping cover,
This is our next room.
it's all cleaned out.
We need to clean this one.
okay, everything's well secured.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Beyond that, Sharon, I was thinking of how much furniture and everything.
Yeah, so it'd be the same nightstands, overbed tables, yeah.
Times the number. Yeah.
Okay, head
Every
down to
room should
that hall.
have everything beside chairs. Some don't have chairs.
Yeah, some of our residents brought their own chairs. That just takes you back outside. Lots of,
Yeah.
yeah, many entrance exits that's why trying to get a main switch.
I didn't do no hall.
Okay.
Outside with other walls. Well, the second time it was on that side of the hall.
What are these?
Yeah.
That's another hopper
First
room.
time he was here, I think that's all.
That's where they used to wash out diapers and stuff when they had cloth ones,
Ah,
or sheets if they get dirty.
oh.
Yeah, you
They
didn't
hose
have the
them off.
disposable, briefs back in 1955, so. Yeah, those now, you're not even allowed to put them in, because the spray and the air and the,
Yeah.
anything that's airborne, the germs
Yeah.
would.
I don't know.
I guess we're in there already numbered, so you can pick the number.
Sure. So this one goes upstairs?
Yeah.
It's gonna they put all these tours on the same day.
Not all of them.
Not all of them.
No, we're doing every Tuesday and Thursday through the month of July now. All county properties.
Dang. I'm not gonna be here next week.
Those are some good ones.
How'd you know?
I know. I didn't.
I'll have to get a stand-in person.
Are we going upstairs?
Yeah, we might as well, and then we'll catch the front of the building, the dining room.
That goes back down.
Oh, that's right. There you go, this
See, that's why we depend on him. We each have our own pathways, the whole area down there. We might as well
You
just,
each have your own expertise too.
that's right. And when we put it all together, we're fabulous.
Fire extinguishers, do you know anybody that needs them?
Yeah, the hose
Well,
on the sprayer thing,
they'll
that's
save
the,
the building until the building we decide what's gonna happen to
Okay.
that.
Now, I've shut off, the alarm system, or the Guardian alarm system tied in with the sprinklers. So they have my number to call, you know, if we have an emergency, the fire department, or of course Jerry's number too, but
No, I'm good.
fan yourself when it gets too
Yeah.
warm. This is what we call the crosswalk.
Oh,
Connects the back halls with, then up here to the front halls. Dining rooms up here, or
Kitchen.
kitchen, let's go into the kitchen before we, this is not working properly now. Stopped after, sometime after July 4th, so can't keep the temperatures. Here's where the dumbwaiter comes up.
Oh, I was asking
Yeah.
if that worked, or was like it makes you
Oh, it
wanna
works.
climb inside and play it like.
Yeah,
you
let's
did.
not do that.
Oh.
No.
That would be the time it would break and you are stuck in there then.
These hot boxes are more fridge.
Fridge. And then dry storage. The company is to come back and pick these up and they know we're locked,
Yeah.
but who knows when they'll call and tell us.
Yeah, I would think that there'd be a company here to sign up.
Right.
That is like 3 years old.
That's all that's left.
Everything else is-
Remember.
It worked.
It works.
Steamer worked.
Now, of course,
Everything
The dish machine has value. Remember, we bought that 3.5, 4 years ago, so. But everything else is on a repair mode. The heated plates will pop up.
Right on the corner of your house.
Gonna play for us? No. Chopstick?
yeah.
We'll go down this hall. We might as well finish off second floor. Be done with it.
For sure.
There's the station for this hall. Yes.
They probably have copies of those. Those are probably one all.
Yeah.
Especially Peachy's letter.
We don't know who that is.
Varsity K letter.
I know
No.
him.
You do you? I don't.
Peachy Caramel Vine?
Yeah.
Oh,
I
he
know
was
him.
big at the golf
He
course.
was here for a long time.
That's his varsity kid. Yeah, old Peachy.
No.
I know him.
This is when I was telling you, for some people who needed more air in their rooms, they have these fans. Gary, Larry, flip switch lights. Outlet.
I think it just straight
Guy
down.
back in '60s.
Probably George Keel. Yeah, Pearl.
If there was a ball. By having it all, yeah. And by having the air off.
Secondary option, whatever they or?
Or what are they speakers?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we still have the intercom system, but it's through the phones, yeah.
When I first started working here, the phone used to ding outside.
Really?
It was all tied in, and then when somebody was on break, we could hear it. And then
Oh, neat. Yeah, just all the linen and,
Yeah. Use one of this week.
you know, that's why we thought the other nursing homes might
Yeah.
be in need. Now, both of these rooms were donated by a family many, many years ago. It was added on, that's why you see
Yeah.
the fire doors, and they each have a bathroom, but they did it for like husband and wife at that time,
Right.
because there was a husband and wife here many, many years ago.
But
And there
this
was
is the outside, like
Yeah, this is the side and this is the
the
front.
fire pumps back here.
Yeah,
And
way
we walked
back,
around.
yeah, so now we're at the front of the building.
It's interesting that the top of the windows on the brick is falling off here as the same it is as even though this is a new. Do you know when it was built?
Brandy Purr, she's been here. Brandy,
Yeah.
when was the suite built? Do you remember what year?
I don't know, but it was here when I was here, and I was here for 20 years.
Huh?
21 years,
Yeah.
actually.
So before then,
Yeah.
the family that donated the money.
Yeah.
Any county members came through. There's only 6 left.
To make sure we get the ice machines, all disconnected, drained out. Tomorrow, next week, so we don't get those. Have a pipe break in the city or something, we'll have a mess with those machines. Okay, the other hall is called B Wing down here, and that's where it was our security unit. The dementia or mild behaviors. It's set up for 15, but some of them had to have the right ring because they would get aggravated if they leave, not understanding who that person was and why were they living in their room. Our telehealth equipment, most nursing homes didn't purchase anything like that during COVID, where we used some of the grant money because you couldn't take people to doctor's offices.
Right.
Now, that's my office, so that's the only one
Oh, you moved down?
I did. Stephanie has moved down. Nancy's the only one. Yeah, yeah. And I think, my goodness. What I had upstairs was much bigger than down here. Where's our light switch again? Yes, because Chris got all over me, because I didn't know all the wiring it took, and I just.
Who's the family?
I know, I'm pointing at the dust up on top of the thing, I'm just now seeing it, Marissa.
Different blazes
Yeah.
up along here. They might have taken
Jerry is a jack of all
the
trades.
far
now.
wall. You can just
The
moisten.
housekeepers
Keep it in.
got mad.
Mm-hmm.
And they all left on a Sunday. They thought they were curtains like this our last, what, we had 3 weeks left to go, 3.5 weeks.
Yeah, it's too bad we couldn't have gotten a new nursing home back in the early 2000s.
Yeah, that'd been an idea.
Yeah, it would've.
And that's the thing, that controls your price a little bit too, because, you know.
Look how that grout's purple. They painted it.
Yeah. They took some time.
They did.
Drive the
Another dead end.
Well, get out if we had a fire, but. The front office, so that's where you'll see, like, where Brandy's office is and Stephanie. And the reassurance, and then of course, with Stephanie right there, if families want to come in, you know. There's no, I mean, we have to put some kind of a lock system on.
Like fire doors there that
Yeah.
don't lock.
Then I'll have to walk.
I don't, yeah, I don't think we could do that, we could do a keypad. I don't know, with the fire marshal.
I'm just thinking if you had a public area and a
Right.
private area.
Yeah, so this is where, if they would come, Roger and Tim, you remember? 3 years ago, right, and it expires September 30th. So, they sent me an email that will have the option to just cancel and not renew, or if we were interested in a buyout, they would work up a quote if you needed it, you know, somewhere else, so. Now, this does color, this was the main machine for scanning, everything.
So do you still need the old?
We still need it
Yeah.
until, yeah, we're still.
We don't wanna-
Oh, that's a fancy
No,
chair.
We don't wanna.
Looks
get
like a
rid of
gamer-
it,
a
but
gamer chair.
Jerry, we're gonna do something.
Economically correct.
Jerry?
Yeah.
Stick up here. In printers, we were gonna have to take a count, do that with what we've got downstairs, but we've got a small one of this.
Go back to the.
Do you think we might be able to get by with that? We'll have to, these for sure, we need to make a count that we lease. We've
'Cause you're just,
replaced all the printers
bathrooms?
that we were.
Well, there's a bathroom there, just a broom
Well, I
closet,
think there's two things
um,
tied in with this.
the DON office, and then this is,
That
that's my office.
Just make sure you.
This is your office.
Yeah.
Got a
Right,
nice
well,
little
it would
corner
have to
view.
I worked here for 20 years.
Yeah.
So,
So, yeah. we-
Very cool.
Let us know what they offer.
so
I
kind
didn't
of,
realize it was so big back
Yeah,
behind
just
here in the
Or one
store,
year
yeah.
Continuation.
I think this originally was the administrator's office before,
Mm-hmm.
like,
1 year ought to cover us.
Oh, easily,
Yeah.
easily. Maybe even 6 months as far as getting the bulk of the records and everything, but I'll still find out for a buyout, so this, oh, I'm sorry.
oh, you're fine.
So this is where I'm
Yo,
sorry.
I'm getting out of the
They're
way so you
leaving
guys
us.
can make room.
This is where Stephanie is now moved to, so when she comes back from vacation, she'll be working here. This is all clinical stuff as we're piling up. See all these charts here, all have to be scanned in. Because the residents had a hard copy chart, and then they had things that were already scanned. So now, everything that's in their hard copy charts of all the people we've had. And then Brandy's office is down this hall.
Their charts didn't transfer to the new facilities?
Not the paperwork, no, they're not entitled to it. We're responsible for it. Now, yeah, the state made sure I knew that we filled out forms and different pieces of information, but we're responsible for the records. Because if Medicare or Medicaid needed to do an audit, we have to have the paperwork to complete for audits. So,
Makes sense.
yeah.
So it's gonna be a while.
It just seems every time we turn a corner, we find something else. I'm amazed, Medicare and Medicaid, 5 different agencies yesterday sent me emails wanting to know for sure that there were no residents, and then of course sent me multiple pages of forms to fill out, wanting to know where every individual patient went, the address, the phone number, the responsible party's address, phone number. Just a lot of communication. To Chicago, Columbus,
So has was it Medicaid or Medicare, what that happened last? The dollar.
Medicaid.
Medicaid, and have they figured it out?
They don't even talk about it now. There is speculation that the problem is so bad, they may just write it off and say you get to keep it, because they don't know how to fix it. So who knows, it could
Gotta love
be
computers in the
another
cloud.
year, 2 years.
Oh,
But
my.
think of those nursing homes, the big ones that were like over 200 beds, they got 1.5 million by mistake.
And that's all gone. Most places have already spent it.
Yeah, I mean, but doesn't that tell you something with the Medicaid system? How could they have had that much money at the end of December of 2023 that they could just deposit it into over 1,000 nursing homes? That's what boggles my mind. Yeah.
And that it got overlooked for so long. period of time.
Well, they didn't tell anybody. It's each individual facility that started
Auditors
checking.
probably caught it.
Yeah. No, Mike didn't.
No, I mean, the
Oh,
federal
the state auditor, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it all came at the end of the year. So Mike was just thinking, oh, it's the Medicare payments that they still hadn't paid, because they're allowed to hold the money for 3 months. So he just thought it was that, not knowing, and no, it was when I sat down to do the financials, and I'm like, oh my, I know we don't make that much.
Yeah. that was a
Yeah.
big chunk.
Yeah, and I called Stephanie, and she goes, I didn't notice that, and I'm like,
Elevator goes crazy.
you know, count the
Why, you're the
pennies.
boss.
That's right, I guess that's, I better catch it. I could have kept my mouth shut and said, oh no, we didn't get an extra 400,000.
I mean, it doesn't bother me, but it's just weird.
We're going up?
We're going up then, right here, where Miss Tori is.
Going up.
Going up.
Lead the way.
This was a recent delivery by FedEx. So they know now, don't bring anything. Just think of all the different stairwells,
Oh, yeah.
you know, like every nook and cranny.
Mopping those stairs for us, so fun.
This was a room the families used when they wanted some privacy.
Yeah.
Little birthday parties they would have in here.
I remember this room.
Yes, you used it when you met with a resident for his birthday. Mm-hmm. Sometimes someone was on hospice, and towards the end of life, families would, you know, stretch out here and. Yeah, now those plaques have value. Probably maybe the museum might want those, because that's when the building was first.
Yeah, I forgot people lived here as an apartment.
This is Nancy's domain.
Right, they can do a walk through it. Yeah, so when you think of the previous administrators living on this
How you
one,
been?
this was their home.
Good.
That's
Can't
why
complain.
the kitchenette.
How about you? Busy.
I'm hanging in there.
Now, what was Nancy's job?
She is the HR coordinator.
Ah, HR.
Bathroom and shower in there. So when I talked about
Man, fancy.
the laptops, this is where quite a few of them are.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Because Chris would really be upset with me if they weren't all plugged in and opened, because that's how they keep getting their updates. So.
He doesn't want to have to go through an update.
Oh, no, and we'd have to pay the bill if he did it, so I definitely don't want. But yeah, we've just got them stashed in a couple of places until,
So this was your office before?
no, mine
Oh,
originally was over in that back corner that we haven't gone to yet,
Oh.
on the other side.
Extension cords.
You had to bring me more, because I
Yeah.
ran out.
and what was this room before?
Conference room.
Oh. This is like your staff meetings.
Mm-hmm.
Ah.
Yep, they have care conferences, I've got cable. Hopefully, easier to learn than that. And come with somewhere else.
Yep, and of course, you two know this room, training room. More storage. We'll keep working our way around. Yeah, the school might even need the tables and chairs that,
Jared, what about all the phones?
the phones are ours, but
I know, I'm all confused. Oh my gracious. Okay.
I was gonna say, at some point, we should go in a circle.
Yes.
I mean, that's why, I'll be honest, I haven't tackled my office. I'm the old school. I never like to just trust computers. So if it was something important, you know, like, yeah, I'd send it to, you know, like to Randy Paul or Katie and say, now save this. This is from the state. It's an important certificate or visions of the computers are hacked and you can't get into them. Another bathroom shower.
Yeah, I walked all back
So
in. It's
this whole floor is all where the administrators lived with their wives
Okay.
and children, because these were all bedrooms.
oh, how many people lived here? Like more than one family?
Oh no. Each time the new administrator, whoever was the
okay.
administrator, lived. So this was originally when I started my office.
Oh, okay.
This one right here. And this again was an old bedroom. These were all bedrooms because back then they were big families, you know, 1955.
Right.
So Chris had a fun job when I started because there wasn't wiring for everything up here for the computers, you know, so.
So you guys only use this?
These
You didn't
were
use this
offices.
before? Oh.
No, because people lived here. Mark, the administrator, lived here.
Oh. So
No.
recently, up until 5 years ago.
2016? No. Is that when Mark left? 2016? 17?
Maybe 17 or 18.
Yeah. I mean, we're
Wow.
talking recent, yeah.
Yeah. Huh.
And then that just brings us back to the stairs to go down to the front. The mattress from the administrator. Oh my. These is what I was talking
Right.
about, that who the company was that built it and
Yeah.
okay, are we ready to head back down?
Yep, I think so.
This is the only one I don't have to make the list of what's. Well, and you guys are good at doing the inventory part of it, so.
That's the one of the infirmary I was telling you about. Barry said he would take it down. We might go. Yeah, I mean, it's still probably here.
some closet picture that was here, but they don't confirm it.
Gone.
I inherited all of the gray walls of the house.
We may find it, but I doubt it.
They have a picture of it in the 1879 atlas.
Really?
Nothing else we can copy it.
Yeah, for the museum.
I don't need one now.
You look at everything in there, ignore the piles, all it's doing is dragging out and not doing, reorganizing what has to stay and. All right, you made it back to the front and we didn't lose anybody down in the dungeon.
Couple goes.
Couple ghosts we encountered, so. All right, so then, once you talk it over, and I'll find out
Yeah.
from Katie.
Well, I mean, there's no real hurry except on the food items. We'll figure out what we'll do with those right away.
Okay.
Maybe-
Yeah, so that people can use them before they expire.
Yeah.
Somebody.
Right.
Find somebody to use it.
Yeah, definitely. But, okay.
Okay.
Thank you all.
Thank you.
Just locked on the phone, yeah.
Thank you. Take care.
Thanks, Jerry.
Alex.
Think about my idea for Halloween. It can be a fundraising. Just think with the children, we could come up with ghosts.
So I had asked a records request from the commissioners for the fire pump information, but they didn't have, it was just the stuff they had in their office. But do you have the armor red tag, like paper that came with that?
Well, we never even got anything specific that said it's red tagged. They just said you can't use it. So people have just started calling it red tagged because that's what people understand. But that's
It
why
wasn't officially decommissioned.
no, it said you can't use it, but they didn't use the words,
Red
you
tag.
know, right. I mean, they
Well,
just
do you
said,
have the paper that tells
I have
them
the
that?
same thing they have that.
Oh, you don't have extra
No,
documents here?
because they have directly from Armor.
Right.
So,
Well, because Armor didn't have anything in there. I didn't see anything
well,
from Armor.
you won't find anything that says it's red tagged, or you just see all the results. You know, like where it gives you like pressure readings, and that's where, just as in the field of experts, it's certainly not us. You know, and I wouldn't know how to read it otherwise, or them. But yeah, but
So
in
you
that
don't have
same-
any like official document that says not to use that pump.
it's the readings of
Right.
the, yeah.
Well, do you have the readings?
Yeah, but that they
But that's
do
not
too.
what. Well, they didn't give them to me, so that's what I was.
Okay,
I
let
was
me go through
confused.
and see. Yeah, because the readings should say,
What it is.
you know, here's your normal, here's below normal. You know, it's
because mostly what they had was like the bid process. You know, of like they bid out the fire pump in 23 in March. You
Yeah.
know, so that's kind of what was in their files. It wasn't inspection
nothing
papers.
for 2024
Well,
because you should.
I would have to go back and look.
Yeah,
but-
it's 2024.
Yeah,
There's
but it was
nothing in
no.
2023.
But there was no like inspection reports or any
Yeah.
of those things in their file.
Yeah, it would have been labeled like a sprinkler system. It wouldn't even say the words inspection, and it would just say Armor on it. You know, that's the company that did it. But
Yeah. No, I don't
yeah,
have.
let me
I
look
didn't
to see because it's definitely nothing is in 2023. It's all
Right. Well, I'm just
Yeah.
saying, the files that the commissioners gave me were mostly that 23
Got
bid
it,
process.
okay.
It wasn't like current
Yeah,
stuff.
I'll
so.
look to see for the report that we got
Okay.
in 2024 in March. That's the report.
Okay.
That,
Well, I'll
yeah.
Do you have my email?
No, I don't.
That might just be easier, or I can put another request through.
Yeah,
So
you'll
it-
have to do the request,
Okay,
but
we'll
even
do that.
still, for me to send it to you, what email?
It'd be 4 spoons.
Four is the number?
Yeah,
Or-
FOUR.
Oh, spell it out.
Yeah.
Okay.
SPOONS.
4spoons
at hotmail.com.
hotmail.
Yeah, because I figured when I looked at their files that it was probably just you probably had them and they did. You know what I mean?
No, they
So-
have what I have. So, yeah, there's nothing additional.
Yeah.
You know, it was 2 pages.
Yeah.
A 2-page report.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
basically, that's, you know, because it's not labeled as an inspection because it was just a normal quarterly routine visit. You know, so, but I'm pretty
Right.
sure it's 2 pages. Yeah, I don't think
Yeah.
it's just 1, but
Yeah.
it's not more than 2.
Right.
But yeah,
Well, yeah,
you'll
'cause-
do the record request.
Right. Well, because you
And-
had Armor come out, and you had, well, they were the ones doing the inspections recently, right? But
They've done
but you
them-
have like ODH would come out, and you had, I mean, several people would come out and do inspections.
Yeah, ODH passed us.
Right.
Yeah,
Right. So.
but it
Okay.
failed 2-3 days later, which can happen. You saw how old
Well, it
everything
didn't-
is. Yeah.
But it didn't technically fail. That's when Armor said not to use it.
Well, it would be considered failed when
Well, yeah,
you
but-
can't use it.
But ODH would come. It passed. You know, it was okay, and then Armor came, and like, did they actually? Oh, that was their quarterly inspection.
Quarterly routine visit.
Yeah.
Yep, they have to come every quarter.
And didn't they say back March of 23? I mean, that's when you guys did the bid process. Because did Armor suggest you do the bid process for the fire pump?
They didn't suggest it. I think that was a decision. I mean, I'd have to look back by not keeping all this
Right,
in memory, but
right.
I don't think they suggested. They just
Because you guys
said
were
it.
super close. Like, all you had to, just to accept Vulcan, I think, was the bid. So it's like you
Vulcan
guys are
was
so
bid.
close to getting it fixed. But
Well, it couldn't be fixed, I don't think, even back, well, maybe. You know, during COVID, nothing could be fixed because you couldn't
right,
get
but that
parts.
was 23.
Yeah, well, we still dealt even in 23 not being able to get supplies. I mean, it didn't just go away with the medical system. So, but
Yeah.
23, the age of it is when they, had said that we needed to start thinking
Right.
about
Well,
it.
because then the sprinkler systems were going to expire in 25, right? The sprinkler heads,
some of them,
some of them.
not all of them.
Right.
Because as they would fail
You
over the
replace them.
years, Armor, we don't even replace them. Armor
Armor
had to
did.
replace them.
Now they
Yeah.
come and replace some, didn't they?
Mm-hmm.
Or somebody
yeah,
did
over the
recently.
years.
No, just recently.
Jerry, did we have any replaced recently? Not that I
Sprinkler
remember.
heads,
We had 10 of them.
10.
When?
That was in 22, 20.
Okay, yeah, but not just recent.
No, no, no.
Right,
Oh,
right.
okay.
Yeah, no,
Okay.
yeah, no.
It's-
So they're staggered just as they go down.
Sure, sure.
And like anything, when it quits working,
Well, I imagine they probably went off to the North Annex. So I better
yeah.
scoot on. They already
What-
took off.
They did. All right.
Anyway, thank you.
Yeah, do the record request
Okay.
up there because
And we'll see if we
our
can-
charge fee's completely different. So you need to do it up there.
Right.
And then that way, whether you want to just look at it or you
Well,
want to take
maybe
a
if I
picture
just
of it.
if I just request the Armor document, that would make it, more specific for.
You'd have to say
get
the
it.
Armor report. If
Armor
that's what you
report.
wanted. Yeah, because
Okay.
it's just the report.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Okay, thank you.